Served hot, just the way you like it. Here's your weekly serving of food, news, and views. Tim Beeman, Stephanie Hess, and Nikki Miller-Ka are Tart and Tangy Triad.
Hey guys, this is Tim from Tart and Tangy Triad, reminding everyone to go to the website tartandtangytriad.com, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and on Instagram. This week, both Nikki and Stephanie tell about my favorite kind of food, and we've discussed this before, which is sushi. Stephanie and Nikki both give a little history on the subject, and I'm just going to shut up and let them talk about that. Also, I want to remind everybody to go to our official sponsor, Washington Perkin Provision Company, 2 locations, 228 West Acadia Avenue and 301 West 4th Street, downtown Winston-Salem. And follow them actually on the web and Twitter and all that stuff. You can go to WashingtonPerk.com to find out more. So until next week, my name is Tim, saying thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Bon appetit.
Hi everybody, happy Friday. Well, since we were celebrating our anniversary this week, I'm going to take you way back to a topic that I talked about in maybe one of our very first videos. So you'll have to go way back on Appetizers and look. But I talked a little bit about sushi because it's one of my favorite foods. It's one of Tim's favorite foods. I have a little bit more to tell you about sushi. There's an article out there on Thrillist, and it's 14 things that you might need to know about sushi. I don't think you need to know 14 things, so I picked 4. So we're going to go through those really quick. One thing you might not know about sushi is that it has always been a city food. It's not really something that was, country or peasant food in Japan. It was always a city cosmopolitan kind of thing, starting off in Tokyo. A second thing is that in Tokyo, it was actually a big earthquake back in 1923 that transitioned sushi from being a simple street food to being something that was in a brick and mortar restaurant. And the way that happened was the economy was hit so hard by the earthquake that people were able to afford to buy restaurants to open up to make sushi in. Third thing is, if you're a fan of uni, if I'm saying that right, U-N-I, it might not be exactly what you think, and this one's for Opie. Opie, I know you don't watch these, but this is for you. We know that uni is sea urchin, but what you might not know is it is actually the genitals of the sea urchin. So, yum. And last but not least, if you get a little bothered by the plastic green grass that's stuck in your sushi, there's actually a purpose for that. It turns out that they used to use real leaves, and it's put there to divide it between the sushi, but it's also a natural antibacterial property that kind of helps the fish stay fresh longer. I don't know if the plastic does any good, but the real leaves did. It became a tradition. So there's 4 things. See if you can dig back there and find my old sushi video, and we'll see you next week.
Hi everybody. Well, Stephanie, she told you a little bit about sushi, and I want to tell you a little bit about sushi too. So, the word sushi really has nothing to do with raw fish. Sushi actually means vinegared rice. It's all about the rice. Doesn't matter what you put in it, whether it's smoked fish, cooked fish, or raw fish, or even ceviche fish, which is basically denatured seafood that has been cooked in a acid, like a lemon juice or a wine. Doesn't matter what's in it, as long as the rice is vinegared and it's made with a vinegar solution that is mixed with a little bit of sugar, you can call it sushi. I know, who knew? Hey, now you know. See you guys next time.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the contributors and are not necessarily shared by our distributors or hosting company. This podcast is copyrighted and cannot be reproduced without express written consent of such and such Limited, Inc.
Yeah, girl.